Hello everyone, this is Kaustav Bhattacharya and I welcome you to my YouTube channel Aaj Ka HR. Please like, share and subscribe to my YouTube videos for getting latest updates from my channel. So today's session is going to be about a discussion on whether you should be taking up a career option that you love or whether you should be taking up a career option that you can take up as a mission for yourself. This discussion is going to be a very important one, so please watch this video till the end. So before I move to the session itself, let me tell you something about myself. I am a postgraduate diploma holder in Human Resource Management from Narsimha Institute of Management Studies, which is one of the top B schools in India. I am a certified Human Resource Management professional from a ISO 9001-2008 certified company, which is currently affiliated to IMA. And I worked as a training and placement executive and as a support trainer for different companies, and I have a solid entrepreneurship experience of more than 5 years. So that was a little details about myself. Let's move on to the session itself. So whether you should be taking up a career option that you love or whether you should be taking up a career option that you can take up as a mission for yourself. See, let me talk about the first one. Whether you should be taking up a career option that you love. Okay, first things first is this, that let me tell you about something about doing things that you love. When you do things that you love, you actually do things your way. You do it as per your whims and fancies. You do it as per your conditions. That's how things work with the things that you love. So when you take up a career option that you love, you do the same thing, and that this in reality happens. Suppose in the real world, if you take up a dream job for yourself that you have always wanted to have, that you have always loved to work in, you would have a boss for yourself. This is what I classify as a boss problem. According to me, in itself, it's a boss problem. I call it a boss problem itself. So you're going to have a boss who is going to give you instructions and directions. This is where things are going to go a little strange for you, because you have the habit of if you have taken up the job that you have always wanted to work in, you will probably want to do it your way, but the boss will be giving his instructions, his or her directions to you, and then you have to work upon the directions and the instructions given by your boss, and that's where all the problem occurs. The second thing is this, that if you take up a business that you always love to do, then also you would be having customers. These customers do not care about what you have to give to them. They literally care about what they want from you, and that they have their own needs and wants. They therefore demand certain things from you. If you do not give them those, they will move away to another service provider or another person selling the same products. So your customers are going to act like bosses for you. There also you are going to have to work according to the directions and instructions of your customers, who are going to act as potential bosses for you. And the next thing is this, that if you're an artist, if you take up an artistic endeavor where you exhibit your art, you're going to have an audience. That audience will analyze your work of art, and they will give their judgments. Not only that, they will also tell you the modifications and the alterations that you need to make in your art. They may in fact do that, and this is what in fact has happened with a very good friend of mine who happened to be a good guitarist player. He was fond of playing rock music on his guitar. So he was just crazy about playing rock music, and he just loved to perform. He just always wanted to and always dreamt of performing in front of thousands of people. And finally the fateful day arrived in which he literally did that. I was with him, And after he performed, he just came back to me completely blank, and he just told me that, see, this isn't just happening, it isn't what I always wanted for myself, because they just told me to play jazz. See, the audience literally asked him to play jazz when he is just a rock music player. He just has the passion for playing rock music. But from the audience, a couple of people literally asked him to play jazz on his guitars. So there he got a little demotivated, and later on he stopped practicing, and he was not interested in it, and I didn't at least find him interested in it anymore. So he doesn't work with it anymore. This is where the second problem associated with love literally comes in. You see, love is actually an emotion. It just keeps on switching from one thing to another. Today you might be in love with a Lamborghini car, tomorrow you may fall in love with a BMW car. It just is not static. It just keeps on switching from one thing to another. It's just an interest. It's just an emotion, simply an energy in motion. Now let me tell you why you should be taking up a career option that you can take up as a mission for yourself. See, the first thing in this is that it's a purpose. It's a purpose of existence. It explains why you even exist. It isn't like love. It is very static. It does not switch from one thing to another, and if it switches, it cannot be a mission. So since it's a cause, it just keeps on. It's just very fixed. And the second thing about mission is that it is not an emotion. It is a cause. And as I've already told you, it is very static. This is the very reason why it's static. It is not an emotion. It is a purpose of existence. Mission in itself is a plan of action. See, successful people such as Mark Zuckerberg, such as Elon Musk, such as Bill Gates, always have mentioned that they have done always what they were good at, and they had a mission always in their minds going on. And that was also true with Elon Musk. He had always the mission in his mind going on to build a base in Mars and to build rockets. Many a time he has failed also, but he has kept his targets pretty clear. So that's how it is. And for and so far as my guitar player friend is concerned, he should have kept a mission for himself to entertain people. Had he done that, he would have succeeded in his attempt to become a star musician. Maybe he would have done that. But the truth is this, that he should have kept it as a mission. See, mission in itself is a motivator. For it, many people beg, borrow, steal, they do all sorts of things. So let me tell you one thing, that always choose a career option that you can take up as a mission for yourself. Never go for a career option that you love, because this particular phenomenon has ruined many people, has jeopardized the lives of many. So what I'm trying to say is this, that if with the career option that you love, you're here, and with the career option that you can take up as a mission for yourself, you're there. So you're there, you're here. You're there, you're here. I hope you get the point. So always stay and choose a career option that you can take up as a mission for yourself. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you have liked this video, and please like, share and subscribe this video if you like it. This is Kaustubh Bhattacharya signing off.